Hello, once again, audience. Welcome back to Domin Christopher. I wanted to go over the update with you guys. It has just been released for Android a couple of hours ago. Obviously, I've gotten a war attack or two in. Managed to throw up some videos, opted out of war as a direct result of this. So what has changed versus what hasn't? It looks like they have actually modified the war statistics in order to actually include some of the times. So if we go to the report here, I think it's even, yeah, there it is. So they added the attacks used versus battles won. Complemented with that, they've actually started recording the amount of time taken, and this is a horrible way to actually determine who's the winner of a stalemate. However, more important to that, and really the bane of this, is that they have nerfed the tactics. They've also changed the attack screen. So check my other war video. When you go to attack, they've separated those war coalitions as to say, or not the war coalitions, the war tactics, I guess they're calling them, in order to actually isolate that you're missing them. But those are troop cards. They're pay to win kind of feature of this. And yeah, so there's up to 5.5. The big deal, however, is that they have actually nerfed your tactics. So thus to mean, oh, see, look at that. Similar to troops, you have a limited capacity of tactics. Some tactics, yeah. So, yeah. The important ones, the ones that are actually used extremely commonly, are obviously betrayal and protect and sabotage. The majority of people, in order to actually artificially lower their XP or as a result of not using them, have gone ahead and are not using things like first aid or demolition, especially since they nerfed the demolition. I'm not sure if you guys were aware of that, but demoing buildings used to be a thing where you would demo people's resources, specifically their oil. People would go and actually just demo it in order to actually steal oil, which is extremely frustrating. But they fixed that by nerfing demolition, and now they've actually nerfed 3 more tactics. So you're left using, your decoys and your first aid, and these are things that are, even on my account, are extremely far behind. Well, not extremely, probably 20 days. What else has changed? They've added a little broken feature that offers you various tabs in order to buy things. Very much just, it's starting to feel very, very pay to win. But in order to actually give it an ample opportunity, I have gone ahead and trained what I feel is somewhat of a decent army. I've done 1 attack with this. I feel that heavies, and this is just moreover encouraging the heavy tank assault. So if you're industrial age and beyond, the heavy tank assault is going to be the way to go. And that's simply because a heavy tank is a heavy tank. You don't even take healers with you when you use a heavy tank assault. But being that I am Greek and I don't have my heavy tanks up, let's go ahead and see if we can't do a live attack for you guys using what I would consider my new troop comp. Let's see if we can get a 3-finger drop going off there. So you'll notice I've got 27 shooters, 6 of my fat tanks, 5 field housers, and 1 GAT just for suppression. Those 6 rather, should actually manage to keep everything off. That's the hope anyways. Complemented with that, the usage of planes, I think, is going to be more and more important. Can we get the quick victory on this guy? And I'm going to lose a tank there. Once that falls, we'll get everybody to go back there so we can actually focus on what's good. We'll throw down a heal there. Just because I know for a fact that I'm going to start getting hammered by stuff. No, I don't think we're going to be able to get that quick victory. And this is an enlightened aged 139. So realistically, No, missed the quick victory, unfortunately. Oh, see in there. Missed on that one. And that's 2 tactics, and this isn't even for a lot of money. And this is most certainly not my equal as far as being able to attack. I mean, I'm now down to 8 shooters. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm boasting that I'm some sort of a fantastic attacker, but still, this is this is the difficulty that I'm having. This is why I've opted out of wars, because if you can't attack as a global player, a 139 industrial, and actually make it through using the tactics that are available, you're doing something wrong. And that's exactly what the problem is that I feel I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's end that one. The last one that I did have was 6 and 6 and then shooters. I didn't feel that I had enough shooters to actually keep my guys there. So troop grouping, you're going to find, is going to be extremely important. If people are actually going to stick with utilizing or further utilizing the healing carts, I'm not sure that maybe decoys, and I might just switch back to my standard army and just stick with a couple of decoys. But in any instance, we've already seen some attrition in regard to people just saying, yeah, I'm done, we'll see you guys later, and have actually left our alliance. And they'll be missed. We really do. We're a pretty tight-knit group. We've been playing together for over a year and a half, so it's really quite shameful. And what's missing, we don't even have the ability to do the Alliance Challenge. So that was the one thing that was supposed to be like a minor offset. If there's one reason that anybody was excited about this update, that was it. And it's non-existent. You can see, sucking pretty hard. I'm sucking pretty hard. I'm not satisfied with the update. And the problem is that I feel players, especially in the younger ages, that don't have the experience, are going to be ever more frustrated. They're not going to want a war. You know, over in boot camp, we are facing, on the top end, I'm a gunpowder, and I'm facing globals. So you can go and check the videos on that. And the rush globals, absolutely. But even just on the sheer number of defensive buildings alone, with the limited number of tactics that I now have, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. So what are the younger age players to do in regard to that? They're going to be just as pooched as the rest of us. So thanks, NEXON'd. And I haven't seen an update yet. I have been trying to keep my ear on the forums, or my eye on the forums, in regard to what happened, where it's going, but they've certainly NEXON'd this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to pound that like button down below. Subscribe. As always, keep your sticks on the ice. Have a good time.